I don't need any help right now at the moment. Probably in a few moments, though.
You can't film in there.
I'm pretty sure I can.
This is a state building. You can't film in there.
That's exactly why I can, because it's a state building. Not trespassing
But
at
you
all.
can't be documenting stuff like that, sir.
Why not? It's in public,
It's the
sir.
law.
It's not against the law, sir. I'm just saying you calling the police for things that's not illegal. That's very unprofessional for you to do that, Frank. And Lori, you should know as well that we have a right to do this, and you're not informing Frank. You're just going to allow this to continue. What's the problem, Lori? Look at this dude slamming doors, man. This dude is unhinged, man. Before you make a mistake, sir, because obviously I can tell that you're trying to escalate this because you're not even listening to what I'm saying. I'm telling you and them what the law is, sir. You're law enforcement. You're not feelings enforcement. So please enforce the law today, sir, and not their feelings. You're totally misinformed, man, respectfully. You're welcome. According to 720 ILCS 521-3, you can't trespass from a public building during normal business hours. That's the Illinois Compiled statute. If someone does do it, then they're going to be infringing on my rights today, and that's going to come down on a lot of people. So I'm just trying to avoid that. You know what I mean? I'm just being perfectly honest with you. So are you going to infringe on my rights today on camera?
You know his voice. You know his smooth style. His name is Tyrant Terminator Audits, and he's at the Department of Children and Family Services in DeKalb, Illinois. You want to stick with this to the end because at one point it looks like the cops are actually going to do the right thing. But then something happens.
I can help you.
I don't need any help right now at the moment. Probably in a few moments, though.
You can't film in there.
I'm pretty sure I can.
I don't think you can. You can't film in there.
I don't think you can either.
Can't film.
Pretty
No.
sure.
Someone you want to speak with?
Not at the moment, but probably in a few moments. Though. You work here? Oh, okay, what's your name?
Jamie?
Jamie?
Jasmine.
Oh, Jasmine. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can, though. Definitely.
This is a state building. You can't film in there.
That's exactly why I can, because it's a state building.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, did they let you know? I'm good to go?
No.
Oh,
She didn't let me know anything.
I thought you was calling to confirm. Hello.
What can I help you with here?
What's your name?
Lori.
Lori. Like I was just telling him and the other young lady, didn't need any help at the moment. Maybe in a few moments. He was trying to get your attention. He's trying to.
I was telling you can't be filming inside of here.
Yeah.
And I just,
Recording stuff.
yeah, I'm just gonna document. Like I was saying, I'm just gonna document the building, and then I'll be good to go.
Okay, but we don't allow that inside here in the building.
Who doesn't allow it?
DCFS.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's just it. But like I said, I'm able to just document it because I know I know for a fact that I can do it. I just want to document, like you guys have public records right here on the wall and stuff like that. I'm going to document that, get the rest of the stuff in the building, and that's it.
You still can't do that in here. I keep telling them.
And your name is Frank, right? For Allied University?
Yeah.
Or Universal? Yeah, we can.
No, you can't.
I'm pretty sure we can. So, Frank's kind of misinformed. That's Allied Universal. They're famous for being misinformed on our rights. But even Lori should know too, but obviously she doesn't know as well, so. Shouldn't call law enforcement, Frank, for no one's breaking the law, sir.
But you're trespassing.
Not trespassing
But
at
you
all.
can't be documenting stuff like that, sir.
Why not? It's in public,
It's the
sir.
law.
It's not against the law, sir. How could it
I'm not
be?
going to argue with you, so I'll let them explain to you.
I'm just saying you calling the police for things that's not illegal. That's very unprofessional for you to do that, Frank. And Lori, you should know as well that we have a right to do this, and you're not informing Frank. You're just going to allow this to continue.
It's a state building.
So, I mean, what law is that? Because this is a public building. We have a right to film. Can I have a FOIA request sheet?
A what?
A FOIA request form.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what that is?
No.
Okay, a FOIA request form is Freedom of Information Act for the state of Illinois, where citizens can come in and request public records. That's exactly what that is.
Okay, well, I don't know that we have that.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Can you look? I mean, if you're not familiar, can you at least go look and see? No, you don't want to help? I'm asking for you. I'm asking for the public servant to serve.
We don't have that form. I don't know.
I know you just said you're not sure if you have it,
What?
right? I mean, with all respect, you just said you're not sure if you had it, and I'm asking, could you go see if you do? What's the problem, Lori? I'm asking for help now. So this other young lady just is. Are you a supervisor, Lori?
No, I'm not.
No, Lori. Are you the supervisor? Okay, is he or she available?
We have supervisors, but, you know. What department? Yeah, what department?
Just anyone.
All different. We got all different. We got training.
I got. You know what? Any supervisor should suffice. Just someone that can assist me. Appreciate that. So the other young lady looked like she might be willing to help. Lori, not exactly. And Frank here, he's totally misinformed. He has called the law enforcement on us, Ally Universal. They're notorious for that, you know. You guys already know how that company is, but the other young ladies look like she might get ready to go get us a supervisor, and we should be good to go. Y'all stay tuned. Hello, are you the supervisor? Wow, I thought the young lady was going to get me the supervisor. She said that she would. Where is there a way that you can? Any supervisor should suffice. Look at this dude slamming doors, man. This dude is unhinged, man. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, man. This dude is coming in, he's slamming the doors. Oh, he the field supervisor. Wow, I just read that on his shirt. Wow. This guy's the supervisor. How you doing, officer?
Hi.
Is your body cam on, officer?
Yes, it is.
Okay, appreciate that.
So, coming in, and we have this camera, so we can't film inside here, because it's a state building. He insists on doing it. I got the manager right here at the window. We're trying to tell him he have to leave, because he doesn't want anything, so, I mean, you can talk to the manager right here. Am I allowed to explain what's going on? Officer Harness, it is, right? Yeah.
Okay, appreciate that. What's your badge number, sir?
45.
Thanks a lot. What I actually conveyed to Frank here and the supervisor here, that I'm in here documenting public records, documenting the state building, and I need to file a FOIA. A couple of young ladies there didn't understand what that was. I tried to explain it to them. There was a taller lady that said she was going to go see if she can get a supervisor, but she never came back. So I have official business here. And I'm trying to convey it to him and Mrs. Lori here, but they're not interested. So it would be great, Officer Harness, if you can explain to these fine folks that what I'm doing is nothing illegal and I have a First Amendment right to record in public. That would be great.
Manager?
No,
No?
just front desk person.
Okay. Is it the manager in the back?
I can go see him.
Yeah, I asked her the same thing. She got a manager. She wasn't willing to help me, so. And this young lady here too as well. I asked her for a manager. She wasn't willing to help either.
No, I didn't know.
Well, I asked you, could you go get a manager? You never helped. It's okay to be truthful.
I'm not from this office.
Okay, well. It's just a waste of resources even calling you guys out here for something that's perfectly legal.
Well, unfortunately, if the security's here saying that and the staff's here saying you can't do that, I can't, if they're saying that they don't want that to happen, whether it's right or wrong, they can bring it up to court with them later on. But
Well, the thing is, I understand what you're saying in terms of the things that they're saying out their mouths, in terms of you can't control their mouth, but you can control if my rights are being violated today. You can control that as an officer.
well, again, if they're saying that it's their policy that you don't videotape in here, then
Right.
it's their policy.
So policy,
State government. facility.
That's correct. So policy and the Constitution is diametrically opposed. The policy has no force of law here.
When you go to a state building like a DMV or something like that,
That's correct.
You can't do the same thing.
Yes, you
It's a
can.
state government building.
You definitely can, sir. You can definitely go in and record and you, because think about it, ACLU versus Alvarez, Supreme Court has already ruled that we have a right to film public officials in the course of their duties. So this is precisely what I'm doing today. Plus, like I said, I have to file a FOIA and I can document my business.
Okay.
So that's all we're doing. I mean, if you're not sure, if you're not for sure, Officer Hunter, maybe you just want to call a sergeant.
Paperwork did you need? Or for
Well,
anything?
you cannot get information from this office, that's all private.
Okay.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
We do not give that information.
Well,
Absolutely not. Nothing's private when we're talking about public records. We're talking about public records, not private
Not
records.
public records.
So you guys are not going to allow me to file a FOIA. I mean, that's going to be a direct violation of my rights.
This is not public records, this is private information
Okay.
regarding families.
Okay.
Hi,
hi.
I'm Sarah. I'm a supervisor.
Are you supervisor? I've been asking for you for like 30 minutes. So.
Are you recording?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
gonna ask you to turn it off.
Okay, I'm documenting.
He has body cam footage.
That's correct. That's correct. How you doing, officer? Pretty
You
good.
can't record in the state building.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, ma'am. To be
And
perfectly.
I'm gonna ask you to leave.
So you're not going to allow me to speak?
Cannot.
You're not going to allow me to speak.
Not unless unless you turn the recording off.
So you're saying that I can't file my FOIA either, because that's a state FOIA, Freedom of Information Act.
That is all done through the hotline. You have to call Springfield. You can't do that here.
Yes, I can. I can file a FOIA at any public agency, ma'am.
No, you can't.
That's the law.
That's not the process here. Sir.
So if you're not going to allow me to do that, then you're infringing on my rights today. You're okay to do that as a supervisor.
You're gonna ask to leave if you're gonna record, and if you're requesting documentation, then you can call the hotline and request it that way. That is the process of how to get it.
And I can also file it in person, in writing. You want me to show it to you on your website?
We don't do that here.
I can show it to you on your website.
Okay. But you're still recording. We're gonna ask you to leave.
After I finish documenting and filing my FOIA, I will leave.
We do not file those here.
They're saying that the information that you're asking, you're not gonna be able to get. So if you're not here for a like a service, and if they're not able to help
That's
you,
the service that I need. That's the service I need to file a
They're telling
FOIA.
you you can't do that here.
But they're just misinformed. It's even on their website that I can do it. So before you guys make a mistake and step into some mess.
For this business, or not business, but this office, I can't tell them what they can or cannot do. And if they're saying they can't do that, then you're gonna have to leave. If they want you to leave, you have to leave.
This is what I'm trying to tell you, Officer Harness. Before you make a mistake, sir, because obviously I can tell that you're trying to escalate this because you're not even listening to what I'm saying. I'm telling you and them what the law is, sir. You're law enforcement. You're not feelings enforcement. So please enforce the law today, sir, and not their feelings.
This office can ask you if you're not here to conduct business that they can.
My
do.
business is a FOIA. I have to file a
And
FOIA.
they're saying they can't do that.
So, okay, so you want me to show you then? Can I show you on their website where it says I
You
can't?
don't have to do that.
Well, I'm trying to prove it to you that they're lying.
I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Like, you're gonna have to leave.
Okay, so you're not interested that they're lying to you then?
If they are, then you can take it up to court and have an issue with them later on. But they're telling you that the service.
Sir, can you call a sergeant here? Call a supervisor. I appreciate it.
He's talking to one right now on the phone.
Okay, so we're going to wait for the supervisor to show up because obviously
Again, you have to stop recording in the
we're going to wait for the supervisor to show up.
Then you need to step outside and record out there.
We're going to wait for the when the sergeant come here, we'll see what he or she has to say and then we'll go from there.
And we'll leave you to conduct your business with police, but you cannot record in here.
Okay, well, I mean, obviously you're misinformed.
You're welcome.
Everybody wants the ring of power, and they'll do anything to get that feeling of power, even if it means calling men with guns and violating their own man-made laws in the process.
Everybody's misinformed and they just don't understand that we have a First Amendment right to record in public. This ain't even rocket science to even know something like that. This is a state building. That's exactly why we can, because it's public property. Officer Harness, you should know that, sir. You're a law enforcement officer. You should be trying to enforce the law instead of feelings, sir. Officer, what's your name and badge number, sir? Verdoni. And your badge number? 50. Appreciate that. Is this? Is it a sergeant on the way, sir?
I just called my sergeant real quick.
Okay. I ain't want to have it all in your
No,
face.
you're all good, man. No, because I mean, like I said, it's a state building, so why can't you report?
That's exactly.
So
Appreciate that.
We're just waiting for my sergeant to get to see what he says.
Okay.
But I called real quick, and like I said, if you look at the statute, it's a rental, but it's not a dwelling.
Okay.
In the statute, it's got to be a dwelling with a rental for the videotaping. So like, if you came to my house,
Right.
and you, like I said, you just come in and like, hey, you know, you cannot consent to come in. Like with me, I'm a body cam, so when I go in your house, I'm like, hey, can I come in?
Right.
And you're granting me access to come in because it's videotaped.
Right.
So.
But now, real quick, and the only thing, the difference between those two, right, is okay, Illinois Department of Children and Family Services, right? So it's a state agency.
Yeah.
So that's what grants citizens to be able to come in and document. The Supreme Court has already ruled, ACLU versus Alvarez. We have a right to film public officials in the course of their duties. That's just the law. So what I was trying to, what I was trying to convey to everyone here is all I'm trying to do is document and then file a FOIA. Now that's a whole nother thing outside of recording. I just want to file a FOIA and then I'm out of here, literally. That can be 5 minutes. Okay. HIPAA laws. What does HIPAA have to do with this?
Everything.
Really? So I thought HIPAA was pertaining to medical records. It has something to do with the Department of Children and Family Services? Oh, yeah, you're totally misinformed, man, respectfully. You're welcome.
That's my boss. He's agreed with me that yeah, you can videotape and stuff in here. Obviously, it's not posted anywhere outside.
Appreciate that.
Let me get you that form, that FOIA thing.
Man, I appreciate it,
Then
man.
you're on your way.
Yeah, of course. Thanks a lot, man. This is crazy, man.
Can I get a FOIA form for him? You don't have any kind of FOIA forms?
You know what? She said that about 20 minutes before you guys came, and I was asking her because she said, I don't even know what FOIA is. So I said, is there a way you could please go even look to see? And she was uninterested in even going to see.
Do you got internet or anything?
I just like to do it the old school way, keep it in person.
Yeah, I don't have, like I said, I could email to you.
You know what I can do?
Internet?
If you will be because obviously you're trying to help and de-escalate this situation. Yeah. So if you got a pen, what I can do, I'll just fill it out on a blank sheet of paper and hand it in that way. And then that should suffice. Okay. That'd be great. Yeah. No, it's cool. I'll just write down the seat. Appreciate it. How you pronounce your name again? Verdoni, man. Hey, man, they gonna highlight you in the comments, man. I'm glad you came here and honored your oath today, officer. So let me just fill out this FOIA on this blank sheet of paper right quick. GTA family, we'll be right back. So, Frank, would you want to offer an apology, sir? Wow. What about you, officer?
No, they told me what.
Oh, wow. Do, so. Wow. Both of them just unprofessional, man. See that they're wrong, and this is the state of authority in our country today, though. Can't even apologize. Wow. But that just comes with what you all already know, saltier than a peanut. That's what that's for. I remember Frank was saying we couldn't film the. Man, you can't do that. Look, he's still saying it. We're in public. Wow.
I actually printed this from our website.
Wow. Okay. That's just instructions on how to file, right?
How to submit your FOIA request.
Right. I'm already knowledgeable.
There's nothing in here for in person.
Yeah, but I'm already knowledgeable of how to file a FOIA. So I just turned one in.
I just gave you our process.
Yeah, I don't need that, man.
I'll leave it right here for you.
Yeah, I don't need it.
If your business is done, please leave then.
My business is not done.
Okay, then we're gonna ask him to leave the building.
Yeah, the sergeant has already. He probably want to tell you. He's probably going to tell you in private that the sergeant told me I'm good to go. So. Wow, that's crazy, man.
Your photocopy of this, bud.
Okay.
They said this here's just other instructions on how to get everything done.
I know.
So you know.
I already know. I know how to file a FOIA. That's all that is. So that's just instructions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Is there
okay.
anything else I can help you with?
Oh, did they give you? So where's the copy?
I gave it to them, like you asked.
Well, I need the copy.
Oh, you want the copy?
Yeah, they can keep the original. Yeah, there you go.
Let me switch up. Can I get the photocopy? We'll switch up. There you go. There you go.
Yep, that'll be it. And then, hey, once you guys book on out, I'll book on out.
Okay, sounds good. Because like I said, if they wanted to, they could trespass you from here. We're not going that route. We're going to go on our way. You're going to go on your way.
Right,
Does that sound good enough for you?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I'm like I say, once you guys leave, I'm going to leave. But real quick on the trespassing thing, now you know ILCS 721. Well, ILCS 725 21-3 states that you can't trespass on public property during normal business hours. I'm just saying.
I don't. But like I said, if they when we have problems in other places, when the people do, they can be able to trespass, stuff like that. But that's why I'm not going that way. That's why I'm
No, it's all good. It's all good, man. Hey, for the most part, man, you've been great. You know what I mean? You've been great, man. I appreciate you coming here out on your oath, informing everyone. I asked this officer and this young man, did they want to afford an apology? They weren't interested, but that ain't on you. Appreciate you.
All right, man.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right.
All right, for sure. So, yeah, once the police is...
He's over here. It's actually sent. Sir, will you just leave with us?
Please.
Huh?
Can you leave with us?
What? I'm not gonna allow Frank to just, infringe on my rights, sir. The Sergeant. Yep.
Be happy.
Verdon, I just told you. Once you guys leave, I'm going to leave. I always do. But he's working off feelings right now, and we just working off rights. The sergeant informed you already that I'm good to go, so I'm good to go. No, I can't walk out with y'all. I'm still gonna, like I said, it's public records right here that I need to document on the wall, and
Come on, boss, here real quick.
Okay. I mean, if you want, to make it sure, if you want to be careful and even more sure, you can call them here to the scene. I mean, that might be what needs to happen.
My sergeant's coming.
Good. Appreciate that.
Yep, no problem.
Sergeant is on his way, so
Could be Sergeant Brown.
Sergeant Brown. Okay. This dude is, yes. This dude's right here, man. It's his feelings, man. His feelings is hurt. You smirking and snirking, but they definitely got to be. So, let's see once the sergeant get here. Y'all stay tuned. Okay? You know what? And another thing, officer, if I can use your pen one more time, man, I'm gonna file another FOIA with this department since Frank's putting us through all this extra stuff. I'll just file another one real quick and we'll be good to go from there. Well, as a matter of fact, I'll just wait till the sergeant come.
Okay.
I'll talk to him first. Let's see what he say. Then we'll file another FOIA. Additional FOIA right quick. How you doing today, Sarge?
I'm good. What's going on today?
Real quick, the thing is, I'm here trying to document, like I conveyed to the other two officers here. I'm documenting. I had filed a FOIA already with the young ladies. I'm getting ready to file additional one.
Okay.
This officer has been very professional. Him, not exactly.
Okay.
Anyway, he was able to help me. He gave me a piece of paper. He was very helpful. Him and this other officer was on the way out the door. And this young man right here wants the officers to enforce his feelings now by saying, make me leave with them. And I still gonna file another FOIA and document these public records on the wall here.
Can you do the FOIA online?
I'm not sure, but I always do it in person, and I just like to file it in person because we have that right as well.
All right. You were given the trespass notice?
No.
All right.
That's what we were asking.
Okay. Yeah, he could be trespassed from here, and it's gonna be up on their terms on when you come back, if that's what they want.
Real quick, Sergeant Brown, I hear what you're saying, but according to 720 ILCS 521-3, you can't trespass from a public building during normal business hours. That's the Illinois Compiled statute. If someone does do it, then they're going to be infringing on my rights today, and that's going to come down on a lot of people. So I'm just trying to avoid that, you know what I mean? I'm just being perfectly honest with you. No one's here doing anything ill intent, nothing nefarious, so.
How did all this start? What's going on?
I just came in to document, just to record in public, which the Supreme Court has already ruled. ACLU versus Alvarez. I can film public officials in the course of their duties.
I'm just asking.
No, I'm just saying.
Where did all this go sideways? Why?
You know what? To be honest with you, as soon as I came in, I started documenting this wall. He right away, sir, you can't do it, just instantaneously. And calm as I am, even right now, I tried to explain it to them that I can, and to them, and they weren't interested. And they called you guys.
Okay.
That's precisely what happened.
Okay. As far as I know, you can be banned from these buildings, just like we can ban people from the police department, which is owned by the public.
Yes, you can, but not minus a crime, though, Sergeant. That's my only thing. You can't just do it because then it's discrimination.
No, it's not.
It will be. What would be the reason? Because think about it. What law did I break?
I guess you're disrupting their business.
Huh?
You're disrupting their business.
I can't disrupt their business by filming, Sarge. You know that, Sarge.
Hey, buddy, do you have an ID with you?
No, I don't have an ID.
What's
And
your last name?
I'm not going to provide my last name, sir.
Well, see.
I'm not going to, minus a crime, what
They
crime?
can't further help you with further information about any kind of case that you have if they don't get your information. If you
So
don't-
they're saying they need my last name to help me with a FOIA?
Let me finish.
Is that what they're saying?
Let me finish. So if they can't get your information for further investigation to talk to whoever that's involved in the case or whatever kind of information you need, and you're not willing to provide that information, then you have to leave because they can't do any business for you.
Okay, well, again, to file a FOIA, I can do it anonymously. That's the first thing. That's the state law.
Okay.
Second of all, they don't need my name to file a FOIA. So if you guys going to aid them in trying to infringe on my rights, it's going to come down on this department, man. We're trying to not do that here. You know what I mean? We're trying to get this.
What are you looking to try and do right now? What do you want to do here?
I got to file an additional FOIA with this department, and then I'm going to document these public records that's on the wall.
So you've done that.
Now I'm going. No, he interrupted me. No, I got a blank sheet that I'm going to do it on. But when I came in to do that first, he interrupted me, so I didn't do it. I haven't done it. But I don't want to be rushed into doing it, Sergeant Brown. Or whatever those public records are, whatever's available. Well, I see there's a lot of pamphlets and brochures and things like that. Whatever's on that wall there. My thing is, Sergeant Brown, is official business. Me just filming, just standing here filming would be considered official business. By way of Supreme Court has already ruled on it. So we're not even talking about feelings here. We're talking about something that the judge and the courts have ruled on.
Is it all this stuff that you can get online that you don't need to be inside their building?
I'm not sure, but my thing is, why would I be restricted? You know, why am I restricted? Because of the camera?
People do get offended when you get a camera shoved in your face.
Well, I'm not shoving it in their face. Like right now, it's on you, but it's not in your face.
If I were in public, I wouldn't want someone standing 5 feet from me with a camera pointed at me. If I were not in this outfit right now.
You wouldn't?
No, I absolutely
Okay,
would not.
so maybe you wouldn't want it, but is it illegal? That's my thing. That's all I'm saying. Sorry,
No,
so
it's not illegal.
okay, so even if they don't want it, it's still not illegal.
But you're making people feel uncomfortable by doing it.
Well, that's just it. If they're uncomfortable, there's nothing that you guys could do for their feelings, because you're law enforcement. You're not feelings enforcement.
If they want you to leave, we can escort you out. If you need to conduct business, then go ahead and do it.
I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to be rushed to do it, Sergeant. I'm not going to be rushed to do it. And there's no time frame. This is normal business hours. The courts had already ruled time, place, and manner.
How long you been here?
I've been here now about 45 minutes. But we've been waiting on it. Like I said, this officer's been great. The other officer, is this the same officer Sergeant talked to?
Yes.
Okay. It's on the phone. Okay, great. Well, yeah, so.
Document what you need to. We'll get your FOIAs going and we'll get you out of here, okay?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to, Sergeant Brown, but I don't want to be rushed, sir.
I'm not trying to, but it seems like you would rather engage in conversations than do what you came here to do.
No, you know exactly what I don't want to. First, let me put it out there like this there.
Am I wrong?
No. You're absolutely wrong.
We've asked you several times, is there stuff you need to document? Go ahead and do it.
That's correct, but it's going to make it look like you're making me do it, and I'm not cool with that. I don't want to be made to do anything.
I'm not trying to make you do anything. I'm just providing you the opportunity to do what you told us how many times that you wanted to do.
I'm going to do it, Sergeant, but I don't need for you to rush me, sir. Okay, so then, so you know that I'm going to do it.
Why do we need to talk?
We don't need to. I still got to file a FOIA, so I'm not going to leave after I do that.
Do you have the paperwork that he's requesting, the FOIA?
No, they don't have it. They don't need to have it.
I looked all that information up on the computer,
Okay.
and there's nothing there. He has to file it himself.
That's right, and I'm going to.
But you can't do that on our computers.
I don't need to do it on your computer, ma'am. I could do it the way I just did it with the blank sheet of paper.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do again.
I don't know what else you want.
There's nothing else I want. That's it.
All right. So there's nothing you need from this lady at the front desk?
I don't need nothing from her. I'm going to fill out this again, and I'm going to turn it into whomever is going to take it again and give me a Xerox copy. And when you guys leave, then that's when I'll leave. Like I told these officers. The real issue is when these officers concluded they were done, they were getting ready to get in their patrol cars and leave. That dude stopped them and wanted his feelings to be enforced, saying, can you make him leave with you? That's where we're at. So we're done. We were done. This dude stopped them and made him call you here, which is a waste of resources.
Okay. They want you to leave?
With the cops. They want me to walk out when they walk out. And I'm not going to do that. When you guys pull off, then I'll pull off.
What I'm trying to explain to you is
They want you to leave, so we're here to ask you to leave. If you don't want to leave, then we will issue a citation, and if you still don't want to leave, then we will take you to jail.
Well,
And we don't want to go down that road. I'm trying to accommodate.
so
you
let
in
me,
every
Officer
way
Sergeant
that you're
Brown,
asking.
Sergeant Brown, man,
Yeah.
with all due respect, what citation you talking about? Trespassing? So again, you're gonna disregard the Illinois compiled statutes when it comes to trespass. You gonna disregard that as a sergeant?
Yeah. If
Oh.
they don't want you inside their building, yes, we will issue you a citation for trespassing.
So even though the statutes say you can't do it, you're gonna still do it.
Show me.
I just told it to you.
Show me.
You pull it up on your phone.
No, show me.
So you want me to stop recording? Why?
Because I want you to show me.
That's
where
not
it
being
says that.
transparent. Pull it out on your phone.
I
I'll
want
tell
you to show me where it says that.
If you pull out your phone, you can Google it, sir. 720
I know I can.
ILCS 521-3. You cannot trespass from public building during normal business hours. That's the law, sir. So you're saying you'll go against the law for their feelings.
Let's just look at 720 ILCS 521-3. It says, a person commits criminal trespass to real property when he or she, and then it gives 4 examples, and then it says, for purposes of item 1 of this section shall not apply to being in a building which is open to the public while the building is open to the public during its normal hours of operation. Nor shall this section apply to a person who enters a public building under the reasonable belief that the building is still open to the public. So James is standing on the very law that these cops want to violate.
They don't want you here.
I'm just asking a
causing
question.
Disturbance right now.
I'm causing a disturbance, having a conversation, a dialogue with you, sir.
They don't want you here.
I'm asking a simple question.
They've asked you to leave.
I'm asking a simple question from the sergeant. Are you saying you're going to disregard the law even though you're law enforcement? That's all I want to know.
I'm saying if they want you trespassed, yes, we will escort you out of here.
No matter what the law say.
The law doesn't. Show me where it says that.
I just conveyed it to you, Sergeant. I just told you it's 720 ILCS 521-3. That's the law. Maybe you want to call a commander here, because maybe so, because you're finna make a huge mistake, Sergeant Brown.
It says nothing about during regular business hours.
So you finna show me a statute that I'm violating. Did you look it up? Did you look up the one I said?
No, because it doesn't apply. This is a state-supported building.
That's correct. This is public property.
Come here, I'll show you.
Okay. I'm coming back in because I still got business here, though. All right, Sergeant Brown, did you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Just so you know.
Person commits criminal trespass to state-supported land when he or she enters upon land supported in whole or in part of state funds or federal funds administered or granted through state agencies or any building on that land after receiving prior to entry notice from the state or its representative that the entry is forbidden. So right now you're being told you need to leave.
Okay.
So
Okay, right there it says.
Trespass to state-supported property, which that is.
Okay, so now can you go to 720 ILCS 521-3 because that says 521-5.
And let's take a look at 521-5. It says a person commits criminal trespass to state-supported land when he or she enters upon land supported in whole or in part with state funds or federal funds administered or granted through state agencies or any building on the land after receiving prior to entry notice from the state or its representatives that the entry is forbidden, or remains upon the land or in the building after receiving notice from the state or its representatives to depart, and who thereby interferes with another person's lawful use or enjoyment of the building or land. So this clearly doesn't apply to the Department of Family Services because it is open to the public during normal business hours. An entry is not forbidden. And James didn't commit a crime.
Because this is a state-supported building.
Can you go, can you pull up the statute? I mean, we showing statues, right?
I can pull up a statute for another.
It's the same thing as this 521-3.
Perfect. Did you send that in there? You can send 22. I'll figure it out. Number 26, Miguel? Go ahead. against Ian Harrison and Rebecca Maskell.
See what it say down there?
Yeah, but this is
I'm just saying.
This is state
I'm just-
supported property.
Sergeant, I'm just saying, can you read that though?
Big difference though,
So you can't read it though, like you just read the other one to me.
because it doesn't apply to that.
Sir, it don't. This is public property, sir.
This is state supported property. Do you see that right there? It says state of Illinois.
That's correct. That's correct. That's what makes it public property. Say who owns the state, sir? That's all I'm saying.
I think you're getting.
So you don't want to read what you, because you know exactly what it says, Sarge.
What I'm trying to tell you is you're trying to take the law that applies to you, but it doesn't apply to this.
What you mean? It applies to me,
This
but
is
not.
state-supported property.
Let me ask
So,
you this.
Criminal trespass is state-supported property. Are we on this? Are we under the same agreement that this is state-supported property? Yes or no?
Public property. There you go.
State-supported property. State of Illinois.
That's which makes it public property. That's
Criminal
right.
trespass is state-supported property. That statute I just showed you. Correct?
That's correct. Not during normal business hours though. You should have kept. Why you ain't read that
I
statute?
did.
No, you didn't. You just
You wanted
didn't.
me to read a statute that doesn't apply to this building.
It does. So how doesn't it apply to this building? This public property,
It's
sir.
funded by the state.
Who owns the state, sir? That's why I told you. Maybe you need to call the commander, sir, because you're trying to do something to infringe on my rights. I'm not going to allow that to happen today.
I'm not. I'm trying to.
You can't ask someone to leave. I got official business here, sir. So to not allow me to conduct my business would be discrimination. And it'll be on you personally, sir.
Then it is what it is.
I mean, I understand.
They don't want you in there.
So it is, you know why you got that attitude? Because you're thinking about qualified immunity. But see, the thing about qualified immunity is it goes out the window when these laws have been well established.
Right.
And I'm telling you right now, they're established, and you saying you're going to disregard them on camera.
I'm going by criminal trespass to state-supported property, which that is.
Sir, okay, you know what? Let's say that does apply, right? Let's just say I still got business here. You saying I can't conduct my business here?
If they don't want you here, you know.
So
You're
you're,
trying to fill out a Freedom of Information Act, which you can do online.
sir, I can't do it online.
Why?
Because I have a right to do it in person.
Does the internet on your phone?
What does it matter if I can have a right to do it in person?
Because if people don't want you on their property,
This
then
is
you
not
can't
their
do that.
property. This is the people's property.
You can take it up with.
Man, sir, can you call the commander here, man? Can you call the commander? Appreciate it.
C1 from 10th Avenue. I gave you a phone call.
Now they see that's what it was. They want now they locking the door. Man, y'all, we're gonna wait to see what the commander say though. We're gonna wait to see what they say. They were doing good. They were doing good in the beginning, man. Now they steady trying to enforce feelings and bring up trespassing. Trespassing does not apply. Anybody can look it up. 720 ILCS 521-3. You cannot trespass from public property during normal business hours. You just can't do it, especially when someone has official business. I mean, you did the right thing. You called your sergeant. Now he's calling the commander.
On that form, there's a report number or report number for it also. So like you do before that too with the report and everything on it too, just so you know.
Right.
So,
Okay. Yeah, it's all good.
I just want you to know everything, man. I'm not trying to.
It's all good, man. Hey, it's all good. Hopefully the commander comes and we better sum all this up. You know, hopefully. So was your body cam just off?
No, I muted it while I was on the phone.
Oh, why though?
Because it's part of my investigation.
Oh, okay. It's no transparency. Okay.
Well, the commander's not coming out. He's busy right now. If you'd like to speak with him at the police department, you're more than welcome to. He'll talk to you.
So how long would it be?
McNatt. What's that?
How long would it be when he said?
I don't know.
Because I can hang around. I just hang out and see if it's not going to be that long.
He's a busy guy. I don't know how long it's going to be.
Okay. So where do we go from here, Sergeant Brown? Man, it's on you.
You're not allowed back in the building.
If I'm not allowed, so you're not gonna allow me to conduct my official business. You're gonna step on my right to file a FOIA. Is that what you're saying on camera, Sergeant?
You can do it online.
Sergeant, I can do it in person. All I'm asking you is, and we can be done with this. Are you going to infringe on my rights today on camera?
If they don't want you in the building, what we'll do is we will cite you. If you don't want to leave, then we will put you in handcuffs and we will bring you back to the police department.
For what? Though? For what crime?
Criminal trespass to state-supported property.
That's not a crime, sir. You just said a citation.
And if you don't want to leave and you continue the act...
Act what? Act which way?
Of trespassing. If you continue the act of trespassing, we will put handcuffs on you and we will take you back to the police department. That's part of the Safety Act. That's how they want us to do it.
Okay, so well, obviously I'm outside their building, right?
I'm sorry?
So obviously I'm outside their building,
Yep.
correct? So I'm good to go in the parking lot, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the sidewalk.
Huh? It's gonna come down on you guys personally. Probably not you, man, because you try to do the right thing, but you two guys for sure, man, because it's definitely discrimination. And when a judge see this and put you guys on the stand, he's gonna ask you. This young man conveyed to you guys the law, and you guys disregarded it. The judge is definitely gonna ask you that. I know precisely what I'm doing. I do this all over the country. So y'all just get ready, man.
All right. You have a better day, okay?
All right, for sure. I'm on my way to the DeKalb County Police Department still, though. For sure.
All right. What can I help you with? Sergeant Brown said you were coming down and had some questions about trespassing laws.
Well, not really had any questions about the trespassing law. Just wanted to come down and have a dialogue with you to let you know exactly what happened out there.
The DCFS office?
Yeah, at the DCFS office. So what I did was actually I went in there and I was trying to document everything, like the public records on the walls and stuff that was available, and file a FOIA. So when I first got there, the security didn't like that. So he called you guys out there.
Oh, they have like a security guard?
Yeah, they Allied Universal or something like that. That's the company. So I was like, okay, it's cool. So the cops came out. One of the officers, Officer Harness, he wasn't too professional, but the other one, I can't remember how to pronounce his name. He was great. He called his sergeant. He said, you know what? He came right in. He said, look, sir, obviously this is a state building. You can record. So I said, okay, good. So I got ready to file my FOIA. I filed the FOIA. The police was on up. They went to the squad cars to leave, and the security guy was like, I want him to leave with you. So that made the cops turn around and was like, come on, sir, can you just come with us? And I didn't want, I basically wanted the cops to leave first because I didn't want to make it look like they made me leave. I mean, it was okay.
You're being escorted out.
Yeah, there you go. So Sergeant Brown ended up coming. Now, when it came to Sergeant Brown, the thing is with me and him, he's trying to tell me about the statute, which I'm familiar with, the state-supported land. And I was trying to tell him about 720 ILCS 521-3, where it states that I can't be trespassed from public property during normal business hours. Now, he was saying that with the 720 ILCS 521-5, in terms of state-supported land, a person could be trespassed, but not minus a crime. See, with that statute, it says that prior to me entering, then my entry will be forbidden. But I never received a notice before coming there.
Right.
So that was my whole thing, Commander. You see what I'm saying?
That must have been a misunderstanding.
I mean, obviously so, and I was trying to convey that to the sergeant, but he wasn't interested in even listening. He said, you can't do it. And I was telling him that I still had official business there at a public building. And he wouldn't obviously allow me to go.
Like, at the moment, and you refuse to leave, that's also trespassing on state supported land. But
Right.
your initial arrival there wouldn't be trespassing if you were never given notice.
I was never given a notice.
Right, but if they told you, like if we were out there now and they wanted you to leave, and I said, all right, if they want you to leave, you're trespass, then that's your notice. And then if you refuse to leave, that would constitute trespassing to the state supported land, because you were given the notice, like.
You're talking about orally.
Yeah.
Verbally. So okay. With that being said, Commander, is what if I got official business at a public building? Because the Supreme Court has already ruled that you can't convert a constitutionally protected right into a crime. So if I'm telling the officers there that I have duties, like official business there, you can't say, oh, you're trespassing, because now you're converting my rights into a crime.
I think the argument was that you were just interfering with other people's use of the building.
Absolutely not. I can show you the footage right now, Commander. I'm just saying, absolutely not. So, I mean, that was a total lie, whoever conveyed that to you,
Well, I think when they called, that was what DCFS was saying, that you were upsetting people and interfering with the normal course of business.
Absolutely not. It wasn't even nobody there.
Calling those.
All right. Yeah, but to be honest with you, was the only people that was there was personnel. That's it, literally. So I just want to basically come down and see, does that trespass and citation stick, considering surrounding the evidence, because the law is not applicable. And this, when it comes to...
If you were told to leave and didn't leave, then it would stick. It wouldn't stick if they were writing it to you for your initial arrival when you'd never been told that you weren't allowed to be there.
Okay, so let me just get this correct, Commander. So you're saying that it sticks because I was asked to leave while I was there?
Correct.
Even though that I'm exercising my right. So they converted what I was doing as a right into a crime.
I don't know that I agree with that.
Well, you have to, sir. Commander, if you're telling me that, if you're telling me right now that I received a citation for trespassing, that's a crime. And the only reason why I'm receiving it is because I was there to conduct business.
No, you were receiving it because you didn't leave when you requested to leave.
Yeah, but that's just it. You can't ask me to leave if I have official business. You can't. You just can't do it. I mean, you can, then it'd be considered discrimination. And I mean discrimination in terms of just someone exercising their rights. So not color or anything with race, just a person that's exercising rights. That's exactly how that's going to look.
I don't know. I mean, if the issue is with DCFS, then you're going to have to take it up with them.
Well, it's with this department too now, because the sergeant came those officers came to enforce feelings and not the law.
They came to enforce the law. I mean, if DCFS asks you to leave, then you got to leave.
So the officer couldn't. Okay, so let me ask you this. So Sergeant Brown, if they say we want this guy to leave, Sergeant Brown couldn't have went to them and said, "Look, he's not doing nothing illegal. He said he has official business here to file a FOIA, which is his right, a constitutional right to file a FOIA. There's nothing we can do." He would have been wrong to say that.
I'd have no more details of the whole thing.
No, I'm just saying if it went like that, would that have been wrong for the sergeant?
I'd have to know more details.
I think that would have been him honoring his oath. To be honest, I mean, I know you're kind of
coming in at the end, and I don't have all the info, so it's hard for me, to base this on every single detail that happened out there. But
okay,
I'm just saying that the statute for trespass to state-supported land
right
can be enforced if you've got prior notice when you show up,
right.
Or if while you're there, you're given notice and don't leave.
That's correct, and you know what? You're absolutely correct. I agree with that. But if someone's exercising their rights, you can't turn that into a crime. That's the Supreme Court has ruled on that. So it's like, because think about it. That means if somebody could be doing something at any time, you could just say trespass for anything. Or you're walking down the street the wrong way, or you came inside the DMV with the wrong color shoes. We want them trespass. You can't do that. But that's what was kind of done to me. Only because I was filming. I have a First Amendment right to film. So. But I mean, what I want to do today is I just want to put you on notice, this department. Then I want to definitely go through with filing a complaint on those officers that was on the scene today that violated my rights and perpetrated against me, so we can move forward. And then I'm going to file a FOIA too as well to get all the insurance, you guys' insurance carriers' names, and we'll be good to go.
All right, they got all the papers for FOIA, and they have complaint forms and everything, so.
Okay.
They'll take care of you.
I appreciate you for coming out having a dialogue. Thanks a lot.
All right, have a good one.
All right, you too.
Yep.
That was Tyrant Terminator Audits, and I'll leave his link in the description. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, grab a shirt, become a channel member, but more importantly, know what your rights are, stand for your rights, and exercise your rights. If you don't exercise those rights, you will lose them. I'll see you in the next video.